You know, when I have strangers come into town, I drive them to here and there.
Also want to thank Trader Vic's. I want to thank Tara O'Leary. Thank you so much for joining this effort. We are here to honor Vic. We will do what the city of Oakland did not do. Yes, yes. We need to thank Trader Vic, and we need an official thank you to Trader Vic for Oakland's greatest invention. It's known throughout the world as the most classic of tropical drinks. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, guys and dolls, werewolves and wahinis, welcome to the Conga Lounge, home of the Mai Tai campaign in Oakland, home of the Mai Tai. Today is officially, August 30th, 2009, officially Mai Tai Day in Oakland. At my house, it's always Mai Tai Day, but this is the official one. I don't always get a proclamation, though. Today, we're going to have an official proclamation from Rebecca Kaplan. I give you Rebecca Kaplan, ladies and gentlemen.
Mahalo. Good evening, everybody. Happy Mai Tai Day. My name is Rebecca Kaplan, and I have the incredible honor and privilege of being Oakland's citywide at-large council member. I was elected November 2008 to the Oakland City Council, citywide, and so I've been on the Oakland City Council for 7 months. And I have to say, I believe it is essential that we take every opportunity there is to celebrate what is good and beautiful and thriving and exciting about Oakland. And of course all of you in the room here today know this, but for those watching, the Mai Tai was invented in Oakland. And how beautiful is that? And this is a city of innovation and of a thriving multicultural intermixology, as somebody else called it recently. And beautiful things come from that, and the Mai Tai is one of those beautiful things. That was Will, by the way, Will the Thrill, who I'll be reading his quote in a moment because I put it in the proclamation. And you know, one of the interesting things about being on the Oakland City Council, the big perk for me is that it beats sitting at home screaming at the television. But the other big perk for me is that I get to proclaim things. And so, I'm like, oh, I wonder what else we could proclaim. But today we are proclaiming this day to honor the anniversary of the Mai Tai being invented in Oakland. We're proclaiming this day, Mai Tai Day, in the city of Oakland, and I'm about to break out this proclamation. But first, a 30-second introduction to parliamentary procedure. The Oakland City Council is on August recess, and Oakland City Council members can issue proclamations by themselves and can issue proclamations by themselves and can issue resolutions only by a vote of the full council. But since the full council is on recess, what we have tonight is called a proclamation, but it is equally beautiful to the beautiful paper on which a resolution is printed. Yes, let's ooh-ah. Here is the proclamation. And so this is definitely, you know, one of the perks in between budget crises. We get to do other things, and one of them is issue proclamations. And so I have to put down the Mai Tai to do the proclaiming. It's very, oh my God. Well, you know, the microphone, the Mai Tai, the proclamation. And by the way, everybody, this here is not Vanna. So he does a very good impression. This is Andre Jones, my chief of staff. And fabulous human being in his own right. It's true. It's true. Okay. And I also love that we are honoring multiple institutions here tonight, both Trader Vic's, where the Mai Tai was originally invented, so a big round of applause for Trader Vic's. Thank you. And also also right here where we are tonight at the Conga Lounge, which is keeping this spirit alive in Oakland and perpetuating the awareness of the fabulosity of the Oakland Mai Tai invention. So big round of applause to the Conga Lounge. And now, the City of Oakland Proclamation, honoring the creation of the Mai Tai in the City of Oakland. Whereas, the Mai Tai was created in 1944 by legendary restaurateur Victor J. Trader Vic Bergeron in the original Trader Vic's on San Pablo Avenue in the City of Oakland. And whereas, I love when you put whereas in front of something, it makes it sound, you know, so formal. This is the most formal conversation about a Mai Tai I've ever had. And there's the part where we start to quote Will. And by the way, I've decided that every time I give a speech, I want my audience to drink a couple Mai Tais first. Everything I say sounds so good. Okay. So in the official proclamation, we quote Will Vaharo saying, whereas the Mai Tai conjures universally positive images of retro relaxation, portable Polynesia, a liberal lifestyle, multicultural mixology, exotic diversity, delicious creativity, and the friendly spirit of Aloha. Just like Oakland itself, the perfectly blended urban cocktail. And whereas the Mai Tai, Tahitian for the very best, is known worldwide as the quintessential tropical cocktail. And whereas Oakland is a thriving, diverse, and creative community which deserves its recognition as the birthplace of the Mai Tai. And whereas Oakland continues to be a destination for world-class entertainment, food and drink, and home of an innovative and flourishing nightlife. About which Herb Cain wrote that, quote, the best restaurant in San Francisco is in Oakland. Now therefore, I, Rebecca Kaplan, at-large council member of the City of Oakland, proclaim on this 30th day of August 2009, Mai Tai Day in the City of Oakland. And L'chaim. Can you say L'chaim over a Mai Tai? L'chaim. In Oakland? Yes, you can. And I also want to give a special aloha to our president. Yes, our first Hawaiian president. And Barack Obama, if you're watching, I'd like to invite you to Oakland for a cocktail. Free Mai Tais for you and your family. And we promise we will not make fun of what your family is wearing. If you come to Oakland, you can wear whatever you want. And Rachel Maddow, if you're watching. Rachel Maddow, we'd like to invite you to come for a cocktail moment to Oakland, California, to share in a Mai Tai, in the birthplace of the Mai Tai. So many things people don't necessarily know about Oakland. We have both the most churches per capita and the most lesbians per capita. We were the birthplace of the first racially integrated labor union.